Basketball Wives episode 7 review. So we start the episode with Jackie talking about she had to leave Jennifer's parlay early because the girls want to engage in toxicity and she don't have time for none of that. Even though we all know Jackie is as toxic as they come. But she says she's working on her talk show, so we're about to see some of that. So earlier in the season, we already saw Jackie auditioning for interns, so she hired two, and we see that they're helping her make like ideas for segments for her show. They told her that one of the segments should be a Ponderosa because that's what she's known for, and she said that today she's looking to hire a MC and a hype man. But we saw their audition. Some were good, some were not. So I guess we'll see who Jackie ends up picking or not. So I guess Evelyn and Brandy are trying to bond. They're at some kind of like crystals healing place. Oh, so what is called is an aura reading. So Brandy's like, I'm confused as to why we're here, but I guess Evelyn is still trying to figure me out, which makes sense because I'm like, reading someone's aura. But basically, it looks like it's reading the aura between two people together because they made her and like Brandy do this. Evelyn and Brandy like put their heads up against each other, and then whatever colors the lady see from the pictures that she took, that's gonna tell her something. And I think Brandy is one of them people who don't mind if her husband cheat in peace because she said to Evelyn, oh, I only caught him twice and I'm not going to go down that road again. And you give me confidence because you're a single mom and it works. So if he was to get caught again, he's going to get left. But it's like, but he admitted to cheating with 341 women. So it doesn't really matter if you only caught him twice. Like, I don't think that should have even been forgivable. And I wish we didn't have to keep talking about this, but you keep bringing it up every single episode. So the lady comes back and tells them that they knew each other in the past lives and there's some type of karmic connection that brought them back together in this life, child. And then, of course, they had to talk about Jackie in this scene. So Evelyn was like, I would never say something like about you not being able to have kids with your health issues and stuff. But it's like, but you did talk about her marriage and the 341 women. And did you tell her that you said that? Because I don't think so. Okay, so now we see Brooke and Jen meeting up with their dogs. Of course, they're going to talk about this parlay. So Jen basically says after what she heard from Brooke last week, she's not inviting Jackie to the movie screening and she's not inviting her to her wedding. She's done. And then Brooke is like, I'm having my 80s party, so my new boyfriend is going to meet everybody at the same time, my friends, my family, and everything. And Jen and Brooke both trying to clock each other tea, talking about, oh, you moved faster than me because Jennifer got engaged to Christian in 9 months, and now Brooke is talking about she want to get married to this guy at the end of the year. It's like y'all both moving too fast, but definitely you, Brooke, because you just got out of a relationship. Jen been single. So here we go seeing Shawnee calling Brandy, and Brandy like, me and Shawnee came a long way. That's my girl. Yeah, y'all came a long way from thank you for your services. But basically they've bonded because both of their sons had the same heart condition. So Brandy's telling Shawnee she needs her help to have a conversation with Jackie. And Shawnee's like, I haven't talked to Jackie in forever, but last time I checked, we were cool, so I don't have a problem sitting down with her. I guess Brandy just feels like Shawnee could get to the bottom of it. So we see everybody arriving to Brooke's 80s, 90s party. Jacille looked cute to me. She was definitely giving Aaliyah, but everybody's costumes were nice. So Brandy and Jen are like, where's the man of the hour? And Brooke is like, oh, he's not going to make it. She said she found out last minute he's not going to make it, but she don't want to hear all that chit chat. Now, Brooke has already stated that her son Sean has mental illness, and I don't really like the fact that she's saying like she wants to get answers at this event with all the family present and she knows that cameras are filming. I don't really think this is a good idea, but she's saying she wants to get answers about the whole potential grandbaby. So at first he's saying the girl told him the DNA test was positive, but then he turned around and said, oh, the DNA test was negative. So Evelyn was like, okay, can we get the girl's number? So they got the girl's number from his phone. Now, Brooke's boyfriend Kevin ends up showing up. Like they said, he was giving milk dud, looked like somebody, granddaddy, looked like Bobby Brown. I don't know. Bobby Brown now. And Brooke is already a little drunk. But Kevin does seem cool. He just seems like he's reserved. He's not used to these cameras and he don't necessarily want to be on camera. So Jackie and Brandy are meeting up and Brandy said that Jackie doesn't know that Shawnee's coming. So Brandy's like, what's up? Brooke played us the recording of you talking to Sunday about all of us. And Jackie's like, no, I'm not talking about Sunday, like cutting Brandy off. And Jackie's in her confessional like, she's just shocked and betrayed by Sunday because they've been friends for over a decade. And Brandy was like, Jackie, I don't know what else to do. I do whatever I can to make sure that you're a part of the group. And Jackie was like, hold on, I am the group. So Brandy's like, I love you, but I just don't know what to do. And she's like, well, I'm not talking about Sunday. So she starts gathering her stuff to get up. And Brandy's like, no, because I invited someone. So Shawnee walks in. They hug, Shawnee and Jackie. So Shawnee is like, initially I was here to mediate and just help Brandy try to figure out your situation with the group. Because I thought we didn't have a problem. But since I last talked to Brandy, I've gotten some recordings of you talking horribly about me. So we see a little side clip of Evelyn sitting down with Shawnee and letting her hear the recording. Apparently she said that Shawnee was wild, a narcissist, a lunatic, mean. And Jackie was like, oh, wild. I wish you were wild, but you ain't wild. So Shawnee's like, I just need to understand why you have this hatred for me. And Jackie was like, well, I thought me and you had a friendship separate from the other women. And Jackie basically was like, it seemed like when I got into it with Evelyn and Brooke, you took their side. So Jackie apologizes. Shawnee's like, I accept and receive the apology, but I will probably never trust you again. And Shawnee was like, you have yet to tell me how I've betrayed you. Jackie didn't have an answer, but she was like, yes, I've said mean things about all of you women because that's how I felt at the time. And she's like, I'm human and all I can do is apologize. And Brandy's like, you're still not taking accountability for real. And Brandy was like, you've just said so much crazy stuff about her. And she said, you said you don't give a F about Brooke and her daughter. And she was like, yeah, I don't give a super F about Brooke and her daughter. And Brandy's like, yeah, and you also said what you said about me not being able to have kids. And Brandy was like, I could talk about a lot of things. I could talk about how Doug be cheating on you, but I have respect for you. So Brandy walks out and Shawnee's basically like, listen, Jackie, for you to move forward in the group, you're going to have to talk to all of these ladies. So now we see Brooke and Evelyn sitting with Brooke's mom. So Brooke is like, her son's going to come over, and Evelyn is like, I feel like we should just call the girl. So Sean comes and he explains the situation a little bit better. So the baby mom is telling him that the first time she took a DNA test, it was positive. And then I guess they took another DNA test and she's saying that one came back negative. So Brooke is like, I'm about to just call. So the girl gave confirmation that Sean is not the father. And Brooke is basically like, it's bittersweet because I know he's not ready to be a parent, so I'm happy. But I'm also kind of sad because, I think she was kind of getting excited about being a grandma or a grandma. And he basically said he just wants a baby, I'm assuming a girl, because his sister passed away and he wants to name the baby Kayla. So now Jackie is like on the set of her talk show doing a walkthrough, like just practicing how the show will go before they film, I guess. So Shawnee was able to get Jackie to agree to meet with the whole group, including Brooke. So she's having a Shawnee Rosa. So everyone's arriving and Jen and Brooke are both just like, I don't have any expectations for Jackie because I've been down this road with her so many times and, I just don't expect much from her. So Jackie comes and sits down and Shawnee's like, Brandy couldn't be here today. And Brooke was like, yeah, she said everything she had to say. And Shawnee was like, you can't keep walking out, Jackie. You need to sit through the conversation. Oh, I had said this. I was like, why would Jackie be bringing up Jen old ass news that got leaked? And she was like, why are you talking about my news from over a decade ago? Jackie tried to say Sunday sent them to her, but Brooke had the messages to prove that it was the other way around. So Evelyn said, why do you want to slap me? And Jackie was like, I have a lot of good times with you, Evelyn. I don't want to slap you. Remember when we did that weight loss thing together last year? And Evelyn was like, no, because you still fat. Jackie tried to tell Evelyn her arms is chunky and they look like turkey legs. So Evelyn got up, lifted her shirt up to show her flat stomach like, no, girlie, I don't look nothing like you. So Jackie was like, bottom line, everything that you heard, I said, it wasn't a ventriloquist there. I'm taking accountability. I said it. And Brooke was like, yeah, because you have no way out of it. I have a recording. So Jackie like, why do you keep bringing me up with conversations with Kayla to Brooke? So it immediately got heated with them back and forth. Bitch. It was a lot. Calling each other idiots. And Brooke was like, you saying all of this, but you was literally just talking about me and my daughter a couple days ago. And Jackie was like, no. And Brooke was like, I don't know how she's admitting it, but then denying some of the stuff. And I have screen recordings and voice notes. So Jackie tried to apologize. Brooke said, fuck you, sorry, prostitute. Brooke said it's illegal to record in California. I'ma sue you. You lucky I'ma sue you instead of beating your ass. Jackie got up, said she gotta go. So as Jackie's walking out, Brooke is still popping her shit. And Jackie like, oh, it ain't nothing but air in the room. And Brooke like, yeah, I'll beat your ass while I'm eating this taco hoe. And it's like, you can see a few people were trying to get up to get in the middle of them. So they was laughing because Brooke never let her taco go. She was like, yeah, she ain't worth my taco. And Jackie ended up walking out. So after Jackie left, Shawnee and the girls were just like, we're appalled by the lack of sympathy she has for you, Brooke. And Brooke ended up breaking down because, of course, she's still grieving. And she's like, I'm tired of talking about my daughter. And she's the only person who keeps poking at it. And Shawnee was like, oh, Jackie, thank you for your services. I'm like, girl, if the production want Jackie back because she bring the views, she'll be back. So I'll see y'all next week for episode 8. Bye.